1. Juliane Koepcke, the girl who fell from the sky, Christmas Eve, 1971. Juliane Koepcke, 17 years old, boarded Lanza Flight 508 over the Amazon jungle. Mid-flight, the plane was struck by lightning. It broke apart in the air. No warning, no control. She plummeted 10,000 feet, still strapped to her seat. The jungle canopy cushioned her fall. She woke up alone, one eye swollen shut, a broken collarbone, surrounded by wreckage and corpses. With no food, no shoes, and only candy from the crash, she followed a stream, just as her father taught her, hoping it would lead to civilization. For 10 days, she fought insects, dehydration, and infection. Finally, she stumbled into a hut where forest workers found her. She was the only survivor of 92 people. 2. Aron Ralston, trapped in stone. In 2003, Aron Ralston was canyoneering alone in Utah's Blue John Canyon when a half-ton boulder shifted and pinned his arm. No one knew where he was. He had no phone and only a little water. After 5 days of agony, hallucinations, and drinking his own urine, he had one option: cut off his arm to survive. Using a cheap multi-tool, he broke his own bones and sawed through muscle, nerve, and tendon. With his arm gone, he rappelled down a 65-foot cliff and hiked 6 miles before a family found him. His survival became the film 127 Hours. His real story, much more brutal. 3. Anna Bågenholm, the woman who froze to death and came back while skiing in Norway. Anna Bågenholm fell into a frozen stream and got trapped under 8 inches of ice. For 80 minutes, her body was submerged in freezing water. Her heart stopped. Her temperature dropped to 56 degrees Fahrenheit. Legally, she was dead, but doctors refused to give up. They used a heart-lung bypass machine to warm her blood slowly. After over 9 hours of CPR, Anna came back. She woke up days later, confused, but alive. She made a full recovery. Today, she's a practicing radiologist. 4. Roy Sullivan, the human lightning rod. Roy Sullivan was a U.S. park ranger who, between 1942 and 1977, was struck by lightning 7 times. 7. He got hit in the head, chest, shoulder, ankle, even lost a toenail and had his hair catch fire. The odds of this happening once are astronomical. But Roy, he just kept walking away. He earned the nickname the Human Lightning Conductor. His co-workers avoided standing near him during storms. Can you blame them? 5. Vesna Vulović, the flight attendant who fell 33,000 feet. In 1972, a terrorist bomb exploded aboard a Yugoslav passenger plane. It blew the aircraft apart at 33,000 feet. Everyone died, except one, 22-year-old Vesna Vulović. She was found in the wreckage, pinned by a food cart, with a fractured skull, 2 broken legs, and 3 crushed vertebrae. Doctors said the snowy terrain and the plane's broken fuselage may have slowed her fall. She later became a national hero in Yugoslavia, but to this day she holds the world record for surviving the highest fall without a parachute. 6. Joe Simpson crawled off a mountain with a shattered leg high in the Andes. Climber Joe Simpson suffered a horrific fall during a descent of Ciula Grande. His leg shattered. His partner, believing him dead, cut the rope during a storm. Joe fell into a glacier crevasse. Alone, starving, and in agony, he made the decision, crawl or die. And crawl he did, over 5 miles, dragging himself across jagged ice and rock for 3 days, with no food and a compound fracture. He arrived back at base camp minutes before his team left for good. His survival became the book and film Touching the Void. 7. Harrison Okene, 3 days in a sunken ship at the bottom of the ocean. In 2013, a tugboat capsized off Nigeria's coast and sank 100 feet deep. Harrison Okene, the ship's cook, was trapped inside a tiny air pocket, alone in the cold, pitch-dark wreck. He had no food, just 1 soda. He prayed, sang hymns, and listened to fish eating the bodies of his crewmates in the water around him. By the time rescue divers reached the wreck 3 days later, they were just recovering bodies, until one hand reached out and grabbed them. That hand was Harrison's. 8. Frane Selak, luckiest man alive, or death's favorite joke. Croatian music teacher Frane Selak dodged death so many times, people stopped counting. 1962. Train derails, 17 dead. He survives. 1963. Plane door blows off mid-flight. He gets sucked out, lands in a haystack. Everyone else dies. 1966. Bus plunges into a river. He swims to safety. Then 2 car explosions, a bus crash. And in 1995, he's hit by a bus. In 2003, he wins the lottery. If he weren't real, no one would believe him. Frane once said, "I know God was watching me, but the devil was probably following close behind."